Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim. Tonight's video's got a grocery haul and some of the cooking, baking, and prep work I've been up to this week, how I'm staying busy now that I'm no longer employed, how I'm applying for jobs. I have applied for 2 jobs and had a Zoom interview this morning, so far so good. Just adjusting to life at home, life without a job right now, but looking forward to and being positive and hopeful that soon I will find another job. So thank you for all the love and support. Until next time, take care, be well, and I'll see you again. Okay, we had to run over to Walmart to pick up some soil. One of my plants needed to be repotted, so I figured I'd just browse through the store and see if there were any items that I needed to finish up the weekend going into a new week. So I was kind of surprised to see hams again. These were $2.36 a pound. So you see I have a 7-pound ham. Now I used to buy, I don't know, a 12, 15-pound ham. I also used to do the whole ham with the bone inside. That was like $45. And then half of that would be, whatever, 20, 22, 23. And then this is even less than that. So we'll see. $2.36 a pound when I bought them at about 2 of them at Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they were $1.69 a pound. And I made a couple of videos about it. So it's gone up to $2.36. Some whole strawberries. I went through all of the strawberries that I put up last summer, and so I found a bag of frozen strawberries for $8.96, same price as they've always been. The lemons, I wanted 3 of those, and those were 58 cents a lemon, higher than they usually are. The Sunny Crunch lettuce, we do have 3 lettuce salads a week, and so we had just bought one, and we still have 2 salads to go, and we ate well over half of the first one, so I got another one, and this was $4.48, same price basically as it's always been. I bought a little head of garlic from Spice World for 68 cents. They used to be 48 cents. Kitty food still 88. So we just bought a couple cans. One of the tricks that we do, I think I've mentioned it before, is our cat has separation anxiety. I think I'd even try this with a dog. When he knows we're going someplace, and we started this maybe 7 or 8 years ago, when we realized that, wow, he was really having a hard time when we were going shopping. What we do is we set out a couple of dry pieces of food and some catnip in a bowl. When we leave, we tell him we're going to come home with food, and as soon as we walk in the door, we show him a can. Because we have food that we stock up on our regular shop, 2 or 3 cases. So, but we always pick up 1 or 2 cans, and we show him the can, and then we crack the can open because he usually wants to eat. And then it's not so bad. When we leave, he knows he's going to get a treat of catnip, and when we come home, he knows he's going to get a bag of, we're going to take the Walmart bag and jiggle it with the food inside. He sees it, we pop it out, we start feeding him, and wow, that's a reward. So we hope that calms him down. I don't dare put a camera on and see what he's doing when we're gone, because I probably will never leave the house again. So we did get some broccoli. It's been a while since I got some broccoli, and so the broccoli crowns were $1.97. The last time that I purchased them, they were I think they were $1.48. I will double check that, and I got 1.45 pounds of them, so I paid $3. Just a little under $3 for 2 broccoli crowns, not even 1.5 pounds. A cauliflower, those were $3.12. Those, the last time I bought them, were $2.48, I believe. So those have significantly risen in price. The bananas were 50 cents a pound. They always are. The salted butter was the same price as the last few times that I have purchased it. It was $3.86 for 4 sticks. We bought some Fiesta blend cheese for our wraps that we're going to have this week, and that was on a rollback for $1.97. Limes were $2.86 for a 1-pound bag of limes. I looked at a video this morning before the sun rose It was a really interesting video, and this person had gone to a cafe or bistro in New York and had a drink that was made from lemonade with lime juice and crushed ice. And I thought, wow, that sounds like a refreshing drink. So I will find the recipe for that and put it in the description or in one of a pinned comment. I would assume that if you drink alcohol, which this young lady wasn't at the time, that some form of alcohol would even be good in this. And I couldn't tell you what, since I haven't drank in 21 years, and my choice was always beer. But my husband and I are going to have a nice refreshing drink here after I make it. And like I said, I'll leave the recipe in a pinned comment. I got some more red grapes. Now there's two types of red grapes at Walmart. There's these that just have this wording on it, and then the PLU is 4023. And then they have ones that seem like they're for kids or something like that. They got different colors all over the bag, and they're almost like big globes of grapes. Those are gross. But these are just beautiful. So I've really been into red grapes lately. So this is 2 pounds of them. We finished like 3 pounds here in the last 2 weeks. So these grapes were the regular price of $2.12 a pound. So they've been that for at least 6 weeks, because I've been buying them for at least 6 weeks at $2.12 a pound. More bananas, some egg noodles, soup. It's the only only noodle that I use, and those were $2.37. That's about regular price. And then I got this seed storage organizer. I've needed one of these for a long time. I just found this website last night on the internet because I was looking at their seeds for sale. So it seemed so weird. I went into the store, and there's just this item and one other one by this company. So, and then everything else was your usual garden stuff at Walmart. So anyways, this stores up to 130 seed packets. This will keep them out of the light. Heavy duty plastic. Let's see if we can get it open. With one hand. Yes, we can. So it has the cards, and it has the dividers. They are, it looks like black foam wedges. Those are noodles, yeah. So, see how those are utilized inside this. But you get these seed packets. And this was $20. So, I got no thrifting today because I bought this because I have a lot of, seeds last. Depending on what kind of seeds you get, most seed packets are old. If you buy them at Walmart, they're probably only good for 1 year. But I buy them through other companies, Johnny Seeds and Baker Creek and stuff like that. So, and then I'm going to look into this company that is selling this because they sell heirloom seeds and all kinds of different seed packets. So I'm going to look into their company, see what they've got, and take a look at some of my catalogs. And then if I can get some seeds that are, 3 or 4 years, which I have done before, then I'm going to put it in this nice storage, and they will definitely stay fresh. So, other than that, I don't know if I said I got the Reynolds parchment sheets. I'm going to bake some cookies, and I can't stand that the roll of parchment paper. So I'm done with that. So instead of buying another one, I bought these parchment sheets. Let's see if those work better and don't roll up in the middle of the cookie sheet. I do eat Rice Krispie cereal. I don't eat any of that healthy cereal, and no crunchy granolas or anything. I would spend the rest of the day in the bathroom. So I used to eat all those nice sugary cereals. When I first started eating cereals, that was not something I did as a kid or as a young adult or even a middle-aged adult. But in my latter years, I started with the sugary cereals that I'd always wanted to eat but could never afford, and yeah, I don't like those. So I'll stick with Rice Krispies. They're gluten-free, and I feel like it's a great treat, every other night or so to have before I go to bed. So that, and then the soil. There was 3 bags. Show you the brand that we buy that has worked great for us, though I have purchased other brands that were, had different things in them that, not so much the Miracle Grow, but ones that had worm casings. I swear by those. But now I buy the worm casings separate. So the Expert Gardener potting mix for potted plants is under $5. For 8 quarts, we spent $4.97. And we got 3 bags, just in case. This should do repot the fiddle leaf fig, and then I might have to repot the monstera. The monstera is huge. I can't even tell you how big of a gallon of a pot to repot her, because she's already put out 20 new leaves, so she's doing fabulous. So soil, and my husband got some chips for his lunch, for a snack to take along, and that is it. And we spent $100 total on groceries. So that's our little Sunday haul. Okay, today is Monday. I took it easy yesterday. I had a couple of nights of poor sleep. I have that often. So I've had to transition from working a first shift job to a third shift job, and then I worked that for a long time. And then for 6 months it went back to, I could complete my work either sometime in the morning or sometime mid-afternoon. So then I try to get sleep accordingly, and then oftentimes either my husband or I, one or the other, have to go to the other room to sleep because his snoring is just out of this world. Okay, it's time to juice some oranges. So I have 2 bags that I got recently at Aldi. I'm pretty sure I shared them a while back in a grocery haul, and so I'm going to go ahead and juice the oranges and fill these 2 coffee mugs up. So I got 1 full glass already that I drank. I like drinking at least 4 or 5 ounces of orange juice. My husband, he thinks it's too sweet or too concentrated, and normally he only drinks 2 or 3 ounces of orange juice in the morning anyway. So we've got for the rest of the week, today's Wednesday, so we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday he can even, drink on the orange on the weekend. Normally he doesn't, because we only buy like a small carton of it, and it's good for 2 work weeks, so 8 work days. But this week, because I did the oranges, he will have it for the rest of the week and the weekend, and then his carton of orange juice will last just that much longer. So it really ends up being pretty equal, the carton of orange juice to a bag of oranges. I think the bag of oranges this week, or in my last haul, were $3.99, and I think the same amount of orange juice in the carton is usually $3.68 to $4.64. This is just, kind of, I think it's healthier, less processed. And so when the oranges are reduced in price, then I like buying them and just juicing them. And this juicer I got on Amazon, it's a Eurolux. It's been the best juicer that I've ever used. So because it's easy to use and easy to clean up, I'm more apt to buy oranges and use it. So there's that task done for the day. And Wednesday's dinner is French toast. So I've got bacon that I did up here a couple of days ago. I froze, when I take a pound of bacon, I split it 3 ways. So I cook it all at one time in the oven, and then split it in 3 after it's all done cooking, and we use each third for a breakfast. So I'm using one of the thirds of bacon for this breakfast meal. So French toast, whatever egg is left, because I just do egg and milk in the mix, is going to be scrambled eggs, French toast, and then the bacon. And then, as I do with most things, if I need to fry up like Polska kielbasa or any type of smoked sausage, or in this case these are stadium brats. I'm waiting for the bigger fry pan. I'm too lazy to get out the really, really big one for these. I am frying these up all at once. My husband generally has 2 brats with each meal if we're just going to have like a side of home fries, or if he's just, if it's going to be something more substantial like a brats with potatoes and vegetables, then he just has 1. But I fry them all up at once. I portion them up, 1 brat in a freezer container, 2 brats in another freezer container, and then I freeze them all. And within 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I take them all out for meals, and they're gone. So I don't know if I said it in a previous video, but if I do batch cooking or cooking ahead or something like that, everything still gets eaten in the household within the next 2 weeks to 3 weeks. I don't think anything besides the vegetables that I process in late summer, early fall, ever stays in the freezer longer than 30 days. make my meal so that the food is used up, and when the food is used up, if we can afford that particular food, we go back out and buy it again. I'm also making chocolate chip cookies today. I've been making for years the Toll House, but I don't know what's gone wrong. Obviously, baking in I think this is 29 years old, 29-year-old oven that's never been maintained. Probably has a lot to do with it. My Toll House cookies don't work anymore. My Martha crisp and chewy don't work, so I'm trying a all recipes cookie recipe. So, and what's going wrong with the other two is that both of them, for some odd reason, just go flat as soon as I put them in the oven. So, and like I said, with this oven in this apartment, I've been making those cookies at least once a month, once every other month for 16 years, and never had an issue. But I bought a really cheap cookie sheet. The one we've been using is an expensive one my husband bought probably 10 years ago when he used to do the cookies. So I bought one for $4.64 or $4.68 from Walmart. I bought new parchment sheets and a new recipe. So we'll see, and I'll let you know, and if they're good, I'll put the recipe in the description. And I have beds that are pulled apart, so I didn't do any laundry yesterday. And so we had bedding to wash. We do that every weekend. And of course, clothes from the weekend and a towel from this morning. So done 2 loads of wash. I got 1 more to go. And that'll be done. And then remaking the beds. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in Wisconsin today. It is 68 degrees with a breeze.